Hey everyone, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today I'm going to discuss how you can permanently erase your love handles. And I bring this up because I received a question the other day stating, Dr. Sam, how do I get rid of my love handles? Is there a way to do it permanently? It always seems to be there, no matter what I do, and I've tried everything. Well, first of all, I can pretty much guarantee you haven't tried everything, right? And yes, there is a way to permanently remove and erase your love handles, and I'll tell you how in a couple of minutes. Now, the love handles can be seen in both men and women, but are typically, more in men. It's that fat, on the side and the back of your lower abs. They're basically on top of the external oblique muscles located right above the hip bone, which incidentally, most people make a huge mistake by training the oblique muscles, thinking that by working them and so forth, they'll somehow burn more fat in that area. This is some kind of like spot reduction technique or strategy. Now, a lot of so-called experts and trainers keep telling people to do this, and it's just basically a stupid idea because your oblique muscles can actually grow very quickly, and thus they'll just get bigger and wider when you train them. You do not want that. You want to narrow your waistline, not make it bigger and wider, even if it is muscle. This means no side bends, all right? That means with no weights, no dumbbells, no cables, no planks, nothing. Additionally, doing heavy squats and deadlifts also activates the oblique muscles and thus builds them, makes them bigger. Now, this is great for performance and stability, but not for aesthetics and having that tight, narrow waist, which most of us want. Simply doing regular ab work, right? That focuses primarily on that rectus abdominis, the muscles in front of your abs, top, middle, and bottom, is all that's needed. You'll indirectly also tighten your oblique muscles without necessarily building them and making them big and blocky. With that said, let's move on and talk about how to get rid of the love handles. Now, I don't know why they're called the love handles, but let's just call it what it is, all right? It's just fat. And to shrink your love handles, you need to lose fat. Now, before I start discussing fat loss, there's a definite hormonal relationship to stomach fat, including the love handles. Now, I remember in high school, I had this very good friend growing up, and he was just very lean everywhere, right? Skinny guy, skinny arms and legs and so forth. But it seemed that all of his fat went right to his stomach, and the majority of it right to his love handles. It seemed like two different body parts. Now, some people distribute fat evenly throughout the body, and some people more in the lower body and some more in the upper body. So you never really know until it's your genetics. Or look at women, for example. When they go through menopause, their fat distribution changes and it starts to go more towards their gut and belly and the love handles. Now, this has to do with genetics and hormones. Now, you can't change your genetics, but you most certainly can make improvements in your hormones, no matter how old you are, which will help accelerate fat loss around the stomach and the love handles. This is why some people follow the wrong diet or exercise program and they lose quote unquote weight, but it's not that much fat. It's a lot of water weight and muscle weight, which you don't want. So they end up looking skinnier, but not that much leaner. And I mention this because there are a few hormones I want you to focus on that help control stomach fat. One of them is cortisol, the second is insulin, and then also testosterone. Now, there are other hormones and peptides, of course, such as growth hormone and IGF and so forth, but I want to keep it simple today. So let's start with cortisol. Now, cortisol is one of your stress hormones. You need it to survive, but most people oversecrete this hormone. Basically, we live in stressful times. Too much is going on all at once. We rarely ever stop and relax, and we definitely sleep poorly. Now, as cortisol levels go up, fat storage in the belly also goes up. Interestingly, people who have large waists in proportion to their hips, especially women, have been found to secrete more cortisol, especially during stressful times. Additionally, higher cortisol levels cause two other negative reactions in the body. The first is that it lowers testosterone levels. Secondly, it decreases insulin sensitivity and increases blood sugar and insulin levels. Both of these hormonal imbalances cause further fat storage around the belly, while at the same time decrease muscle mass and thus further decrease your metabolism. Simply stated, you're like really screwed. Now, one of the best ways to improve cortisol levels is to get better and deeper sleep. And I'll do an entire video about this topic in the future. But you must manage your stress levels better. This also means not going super crazy with the workouts. Listen, exercising every day and pushing hard all the time and doing, super intense gym workouts and cardio and so forth, it's just very stressful on your body. It'll create a hormonal imbalance and a very negative one. So listen to your body and know when you need to pull back and relax and let the mind and body recover. Now, the next hormone I want to focus on is insulin. Now, insulin is a storage hormone. However, just like cortisol, you need it to survive, but it shouldn't be elevated all the time. Now, high insulin and blood sugar levels causes more belly fat, including the most harmful kind, which is that visceral fat, which is the fat inside your organs in the stomach, right? Which causes that protruding, pregnant belly. So you must manage your insulin levels, and this has a lot to do with your diet. This doesn't mean that you never eat carbohydrates, though. You should have some carbs, but not a ton of it, and more importantly, the wrong kinds. First of all, don't drink your calories. It shoots up your blood sugar and insulin levels. Eat, natural, healthy carbohydrates, vegetables and some fruits, and small amounts of starches such as white rice, yams, and legumes. Also, stay away from seed and vegetable oils. Now, they cause hormonal imbalances, insulin resistance, and inflammation. This means no oils such as soybean, canola, corn, sunflower, sesame oil, and so forth. Now, I've done videos and articles about this topic, so I won't push it too much today. And finally, I want to discuss testosterone. Now, testosterone is found in both men and women, just in much higher levels in men. Now, as men's testosterone levels decrease, starting in his mid-20s, his body fat starts to increase. In fact, there's a direct and strong correlation between testosterone and stomach fat. More testosterone equals less stomach fat. Higher testosterone also means better ratio to cortisol, the stress hormone. As a reminder, the opposite of testosterone is not the female hormone estrogen, but the stress hormone cortisol. Now, higher testosterone also fights the negative effects of cortisol. Now, I've made a lot of videos about this topic as well. So to decrease body fat, especially your love handles, you need to improve your hormones, which has to do with your lifestyle. This again means diet, exercise, and stress management. Now, there are supplements and vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and herbs that will help make improvements in these hormones. Some of them are very effective and powerful, right? They'll accelerate the process. However, nothing is as important as diet, exercise, and stress management. The supplements, again, will accelerate the process, and the truth is they all work very well together. There's never one simple solution or, one magic bullet or pill. What matters is persistence, consistency, determination, making a commitment that you're going to make daily improvements week after week, month after month, year after year to get in shape and stay that way. If you have bad days, no problem. Just start over the next day. It's totally fine. Oh, now I almost forgot about that permanent way to erase your love handles. The truth is, there's really only one main way, and that's through liposuction. They actually remove fat cells, and thus it's permanent. Now, there are a couple injectable drugs that will actually cause similar, liposuction effects. It basically kills the fat cells. But that topic is far too advanced for me to speak about here today. So if all else fails, you may want to consider liposuction at some point. However, there are no shortcuts. If you want healthy and long-term fat loss, just take action and do it daily, and you'll achieve your goals. Again, it's all about lifestyle. Now, don't forget to also take a look at the special links below in the description area for more details about the different topics I spoke about today, about improving your hormones and so forth. Make sure you share the health and let other people know about this video and today's topic so they can benefit as well. Thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.